Yeah, I think that it was a weekend where groups were being talked about at church, and I was sitting there and I was like, oh, I really want to join a group. And I went and checked and went to see if there were any groups that I wanted to join, and didn't feel like anything really fit what I wanted to do. And so I mentioned that to someone, and they were like, well, you should just start your own group. And so that's kind of where that grew.
Here it says, like wash your hands, you sinners, purify your hearts. Like, what does that look like?
So actually, I moved to Rapid City in July, and I don't know anyone. I don't know anything about Rapid City, really. And went to Fountain Springs for the first time in a Sunday in August.
Like just deviating, like I feel like I'm not deviating, but it's the way I'm deviating.
I wanted to join a group in order to create those relationships. And I really believe that deep down in my soul, that community is really important, especially as a young adult trying to find their way.
Honestly, I first joined group because I needed to get away from partying on Thursdays and Fridays. And so I decided that I needed to go to a group, and then I'd have something to do on a Thursday night. And so I actually also joined a group for Friday nights. And really it just evolved into this really awesome community. And I loved hanging out with the group. And it's a group of people that I can have a lot of fun with, but also I can just share my life with and go deeper with God with.
I think that the close community of groups has definitely impacted my everyday life, just through the friendships that have grown, and I'm being held accountable to be in the Word and be prepared for Bible study and all those things.
It just feels like what you read in Acts. To me, it's like, man, we would carry each other a mile if we had to, and we love each other deeply, and that's been the most awesome thing to see.
You're reading the Word, and then as questions come up, you just talk about it, and it just challenges you to really understand, why am I in this faith? Why do I read this Bible? And so it really has just pushed me a lot deeper.
Well, I think it's challenged my faith in a lot of ways, just to go, because you can get when you're by yourself, you can get so caught up in this is right, what I think is right, and when you're in community, you get sharpened, I think, more than you do anytime being alone.
I think it's just a really good opportunity for growth, not only in my relationship with those people, a part of the group, but also with God, and getting to see how He's working in other people's lives.
It might not be the best week ever, one week, and you might not feel like you click, but 2, 3, 4 times in, you might realize that you love it, and it's your people and where you want to be. And I think it's just so important that we don't give up on things after one try, for sure.
I would say get in a group. Get in one fast. There's so many benefits to being in a group. I mean, friendships, good food sometimes. There's games, there's different things, but yeah, just that church. That's the church, and I think every believer should experience what the Bible says the church is like. I think groups is that